right, it's another edition of Ask Me 3, and today I'm here with Cami Jones of the Cami Jones Collaborative. Welcome, Cami.
Thanks, Mike. I'm glad to be here.
All right, we're going to jump right in. So the way this works, I ask you a question, you ask me one back, we get three, and we get to know each other a little better, and everybody gets to learn something about both of us, all right?
Perfect.
All right, the first one I want to talk about, you had a great year in 2022. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then in the fall and towards the winter, you decided to tear your business structure down and build it back up. And you've done this in the past. So why do you think that's really important to do?
I think if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. And in this market that it's always changing, you've got to move with the market. And for me, I need to reinvent myself. We have to be willing to do different things to capture our audience, our clients, to want to work with us. So for us, I'm trying to do something outside of the box all the time.
So what does the team think when you do that kind of stuff? Are they energized by that? Or they're like, oh my gosh?
No, they absolutely love it. They know that I always have something up my sleeve. They're used to it. They expect it, and they love it because they're always excited for something new as well.
Do you think it jumpstarts you into 2023 by doing that, and it really energizes the team and pushes them forward?
I think everybody needs some sort of energy to get them going for the new year, what's going to get them excited, and for them, they look forward to something new. We try to have our systems in place and try to learn new things as we go, and I think for them, they just are like, what's new? Let's figure out something new. Let's be bigger and better than everyone else out there.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Okay, my question is, where do you see ReeceNichols in 10 years?
Well, in 10 years, I firmly believe that real estate is going to be broken down into two pieces. The full service brokerages that are offering everything to everybody, mortgage, title, insurance. I really believe people want that. Most people want that. And then there's going to be the discount brokerages that, if you're doing 1, 2, or 4 transactions, you can go there and be a real estate agent there. And you get nothing, you pay for nothing, and it just becomes a little bit of a transaction, basically. So what I think in 10 years, ReeceNichols will be bigger. It'll be better. It'll be more regional, probably. We're trying to move. We've got a company in St. Louis that we're running, the Berkshire Hathaway Alliance. We've got opportunities to grow there. We want to grow in Northwest Arkansas. We want to be the regional provider, the big gorilla in this area, so that we can provide more to every one of our agents that is there. And that's going to be challenging. Market's going to go up, market's going to go down. Challenging market right now, and so we've got to wade through those things, but take opportunities to marry other companies into our companies, that people have like cultures, like minds, and want to do really, really special things for their clients.
I love it. That's why I love being at ReeceNichols.
All right, you're running a big real estate team. Goals at $100 million this year or more, $125 million.
More.
And you're a great mom. You've got 4 great kids that are involved in a lot of things. How do you balance the chaotic life of a real estate agent with being a great mom in your family?
Well, that's a good question. First and foremost, I love being a mom, and I got into real estate because I was a mom. And I soon realized that, I got into real estate thinking I'm going to be at all of my kids' activities and I can be a realtor. I learned very quickly that's not how it worked. But I learned to leverage being a mom. My kids are in dance, soccer, basketball, all the things. But I learned to leverage how to grow my business and still be a great mom. I networked, I met new groups of people, and I'm in front of people all the time. So I just learned how to mix work and family at the times that I needed to. I also am at home all day, and I'm negotiating with my children and my husband all day long, which literally has made me a master negotiator in my work life. So I thrive on chaos. I love chaos, and I'm energized by chaos, and that just energizes me in my work life and my family life.
What do you do when you get stressed or frustrated? How do you release that?
Watch Netflix. No, honestly, I don't have a lot of free time, but the time that I do have that's free, I focus on my family, the activities that we do. We have a lake house, so we spend a lot of time at our lake house. We love to vacation. So when I'm with my family, I'm on. It's all family time. So I learned just to kind of make the balance. If I'm at kid activities, I mix work and family life as well. But when I'm on vacation or family time, I'm all family.
Okay.
Mike, do you think it's a good time to buy or sell in this market?
Well, I saw an interesting video this week from our friends at Ninja out in Fort Collins, and we always look at real estate as an investment, and really it's where you live. So I think I would answer that if someone asked me that, if I was going to buy or sell, is like, what's happening in your life right now that is pushing you to the point that you want to look at buying or selling? Are your kids gone and you're an empty nester and you want to downsize? So typically why people buy and sell is because they have a life event, something that they changed jobs, or they came into money, or they need to downsize, or they had their third kid and they only have a 2-bedroom house. Those things promote us and push us to have to buy or sell. And so, with this article, this video was saying, like, well, why, when people ask you that question, ask them back, what's going on in your life that you think you need to move? Do you just not like your house? Well, that's a reason to move. Over the last few years during COVID, people moved because of low interest rates. Well, we've never seen that. You've never seen that in your career. I've never seen that in my 16 years at ReeceNichols. It's never happened. So we've got to look at what's happening in people's lives. How do we be in front of them at the point when that life event happens, and so we can get there? Yes, it's still a good time to buy or sell. There's not enough inventory. Interest rates are still at 6.5%, 6.75%. Still really good. They're going to come down towards the end of this year in 2023. So yes, it's still a good time to buy or sell. But what's your impetus for buying or selling?
That's a great perspective.
All right, final question for you, Cami.
Okay.
It's a bumpy ride right now. I mean, we've experienced 3 really great years in real estate, and we should pat ourselves on the back because we made it through that. It wasn't easy, but they were really good years. And now the water's a little choppy. So what's one piece of advice that you would give agents and that you're giving your team? How can you be successful in a market that is different than it was in 2020, 2021, and 2022?
Right. So a lot of new agents who are coming into the industry now have no idea what it used to be like in this market. So the agents who are joining my team who are new agents, I'm teaching them back to basics. We were in a very, what I call, unhealthy market the last couple years because it wasn't normal. You didn't have to work as hard. I mean, we had to work hard, but not the hard that we used to when I got into the industry. So for me, it's consistency, knowledge. Get all the knowledge you possibly can. Confidence in this career. If you don't have confidence, you have nothing. So having the confidence of knowing what you're doing and having the knowledge behind will get you far. You have to have a work ethic too. You have to want to work. You have to want this. And you have to like people, for sure. So Mike, you are a super successful CEO of ReeceNichols. If you weren't a CEO of a real estate company, what would you be doing?
What would I have a passion for?
Yeah.
If money was not an object?
Absolutely. No money. What would be your passion, a hobby that you would love to do?
I'd be a middle school basketball coach. I love basketball. I grew up playing. I went to William Jewell to play, and then retired soon after I went there. And I just love basketball. I love dealing with kids. I love teaching people and seeing the excitement on people's face when they do something that's different, and they teach them something different. So I'd probably be a middle school basketball coach someplace.
I love that.
Maybe in Maui.
Maybe in Maui?
Yeah.
I might be there with you.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's it. That was Ask Me 3, Cami. How'd you think it went?
I loved it. I love hanging out with you.
Yeah. Well, thank you, and thank you for all your dedication and loyalty to our company and everything you do for your clients and your team. And I love working with you. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Thank you.